So this is my first squad builder in FIFA 19 Ultimate Team and I'm really excited. I had a really fun with this squad. So you're looking at a squad which is capable to last like 2 or 3 weeks. At the start of FIFA 19, trying to get yourself into the foot champs and trying to get yourself a decent rank in division rivals, this squad will do you just fine. So let's get right onto the squad builder. So in goal we got Sergio Asenjo, 84 rated goalkeeper from the Liga Santander with really decent stats, 85 diving, 84 reflexes, 83 handling, 82 positioning, which is really decent. It's got great speed as well for a goalkeeper. 6'2", could have been a little bit better, but it's got 3-star weak foot as well. And thanks to the new chemistry system, and this guy is going to be a beast in goal for you for quite a long time, And on the right back, we got Oscar DeMarcos. I can't get my head around. This guy is going for under 1,000 coins. But at the full release of the game, he might go up in value during like the foot champs player. He's going to be a really cheap, overpowered player in this game this year. He's got 4-star skill moves this year. He's got high medium work rates, perfect for a fullback, 6 foot tall as well. And his in-game stats are really good. 93 stamina on the right back. You can really run him up and down on the right hand side and he will last the whole game as well. Defensively, he's quite a bit weak, so that's why I applied a sentinel on him. Personally, you can apply anchor as well, and anchor cards at the start of the game are expensive for most people. So I really stayed away from the anchor and the shadows, and I really applied sentinel, which is like 250 coins at the start of the game. And moving on into right centre back, we got Mark Bartra, 6 foot tall, high medium work rate's not the best for a defender. But it has its advantages here and there. 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot seems really interesting, and it's got a well-rounded card. 73 pace, 73 shooting, not bad at all. It's got 81 defensive, and it's got really good passing and dribbling for a centre back. And I really like his distribution and his ability to dribble. And once again, you can go with an anchor card for him, which will make him a really good player. But I've gone with Sentinel to really boost his defensive and physical, and the pace. It's already decent for centre back in my opinion. So moving into the left centre back, we got Sven Bender coming in, 6'1", medium high work rate, perfect for a defender, 4-star weak foot as well, which is a really nice addition. And it's got really decent stats. Some people might look at this card and see the lack of pace in him, but I've given him an anchor card on him which boosts his pace to like 73, 74, which is really decent enough for centre back once again. And his defensive stats are really good already. 86 standing tackle, 88 sliding tackle already, and with the chemistry boost it goes up into the 90s. So it makes him a really good player, and reactions and composure, which is really important for a defensive player, and it's quite decent as well. So it's a well-rounded defensive card, and it's really cheap on your budget as well. So moving into the left back, we got Philippe Max, who had a team of the season card last year, which was incredible, and he has got a really good card this year. Since being a non-rare, he's really cheap at the start of this game, and it's got really good acceleration and sprint speed, and it's got a really well-rounded passing and dribbling with incredible 90 crossing, and it's got really good stamina to last long in the game as well. So I applied a sentinel on him, didn't want to boost his pace because it's already decent. His physical stats and his defensive stats were a bit low, so I went with the sentinel, and it makes him really well-rounded defensively too. So starting from the left centre mid, we got Julian Weigel. I use him as my defensive midfielder in game when I switch into the custom tactics to different formation. He's got a well-rounded card, and he's only there as he was the only player that can give good chemistry. And if you look at other players that can play in a similar position, it goes up to Leon Goretzka, who is really crazy expensive. He's got a well-decent card. Personally, I put an anchor on him, but anchors are too expensive, and I don't see anyone using an on-rare, especially after 2 or 3 weeks into the game. So I didn't want to invest an anchor card on this card. So I stick him on basic, which gives him a really decent boost to passing and dribbling as well. And his defensive stats goes up into the 80s with the boost, and it's got decent stamina. The one thing I lack with him is the strength. 63 strength for a defensive midfielder is not good enough in my opinion, but he does the job really well, so I'm really happy with him. Medium work rates, 3-star, 3-star, 6'1". Decent card for the value you are paying. And on the right centre mid, we got a Portuguese midfielder, Pizzi. I bought him for like 900 coins 2 days into the early access, and he's already like 3,000 or 4,000 coins, man. So it's gone up massively. High medium work rates, great for a centre midfielder. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill move, really good for like a deep lying playmaker role. And his in-game stats are so balanced, really good pace, really good shooting, really decent passing, really good dribbling, great composure and reactions, and really decent stamina as well. He's got decent defensive stats, so can help out a bit on the defensive side too. And I really like this squad. And next player is going to be my Cam, and what a player this guy is. You're going to be having immense fun with this squad. And the fact he's going for just under like 1300 or 1400 coins right now as well, it makes him a no-brainer to pick him in. 5'10", really perfect height for a Cam. High medium work rate, once again perfect. 3-star weak foot, could have been 4 better. And 4-star skill moves, which is really good. And just look at how many goals I've scored and how many assists he provides as well, man. I've been having immense fun. And when you look at the in-game stats, just look at those long shots and shot power. This guy is immense in scoring long shots, especially the overpowered time finish shot from outside the box. He's really good at it. And he's got incredible passing stats as well. And his dribbling is fantastic. He's got 89 stamina for a Cam, which is unheard of. So you do not want to sub him off. He can last the whole game. And he's got really decent defensive stats as well. So this guy is a perfect Cam in my opinion. I can see him in a lot of my squads, and he has been so fun, man. So moving into the right wing or right forward position in the squad, we got Salvio, another player who's an hidden gem in this game. He's got high work rates, which is not ideal, but it's a decent height, and he's got 4-star as well. And I've been scoring a lot of goals with this guy as well. And when you look at his in-game, his pace is already perfect, so I did not want to touch him. I've given him a dead eye to really boost his shooting and passing into the max level. And his dribbling is really decent, along with decent composure reactions. And he's got incredible stamina once again. That's the thing I like about this squad builder. A lot of guys have really high stamina, so it's really effective at the late stages of a game. And moving into the left hand side, we got Luis Nani, who has been done dirty from here. I clearly did not enjoy him. He's got 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. His prices are less than 1000 coins, which says it all. He's got the perfect card, high medium work rates, 5-star, 5-star. But when you go into his in-game stats, he have done really dirty on the physical side. Just look at it. 69 stamina is not enough even to last a half. And 62 strength will not do you enough justice as well. So he gets really bullied on the ball. He doesn't have the acceleration to sprint past the defenders as well. I think this card is completely useless, but he will be a very impactful play if you're bringing him on as a sub and put him at Cam or like in a higher midfield role, and he will be really good with the 5-star skills and really good defensive dribbling stats as well. And his shooting and passing are quite decent. He's there merely to give chemistry to Bruno Fernandes, but it's not a good card, And moving into our striker, we got Francisco Suarez. 6'2" Brazilian with high work rates, 3-star, 3-star as well. I would prefer at least 4-star weak foot for him, but 3-star, 3-star is really good enough. But you want to majorly get him on his right foot. And it's got really good stats, really good sprint speed and acceleration, and really good shooting as well. I put him marksman, really boosting his shooting, dribbling, and physical. And his dribbling is quite decent for a 6'2" player, man. Agility and balance for that height is really good. Reaction and composure are really decent enough. He's got really well-rounded physical stats. And I've been scoring a lot of goals with him as a striker as well. This is the squad, guys, and it will cost you somewhere around 15 to 25,000 coins in the current market, and it might go up when the full game releases in a couple of days as well. So I have shown a couple of goals I scored with this squad in Division Rivals. So if you like this squad builder, don't forget to drop a like, and I'll also leave a link to the Futbin squad in the comments down below as well. So don't forget to check for the price changes of the squad. So that's it from me in this video, guys, and I will see you in another video soon.